G'day, it's Eagle Scream aka Red Fire Keep, and what we're going to be doing is we're on the eastern portion of the King's Golden Highway, and we are going to be checking out Revopots. Revopots is a small city slash large town. It is 22,000 blocks east of Towerland, if you've been following my series. And it's an interesting town in that even though it is not along the Golden Highway, like it is, but it's on the eastern portion, which is broken up by this huge jungle, the Akawala jungle. It still represents a port of or a point of departure for anybody traveling to it. It is, if you plan on going east, further east, it's sort of a stopover, hence the name Revopots. Again, stopover spelled backwards, and it's quite an extensive town that has basically every single amenity you could want. And so we're going to check it out through a peripheral view of all its features and then sort of explain it in a lot more detail. As I mentioned in previous videos, in between here and the western portions of the Yelite Empire is a huge jungle, the Akawala jungle, where there's an indigenous tribe that is at one time was actually peaceful with the residents, but then incident happened, and long story short, now they're not, and there have been incursions both into the jungle as well as into towns bordering the jungle, and there has been a loss of life. At least that's the lore. But before we get into all this, let's check out the town because I love this town. It's again, anytime if I'm playing survival mode, which obviously I'm not right now, I'm in creative, but anytime I play this in survival mode, this if I'm going from Towerland or any place to the west or the east, this is a stopover point. It has everything I need. It has chickens. It has beef. It has wood, both oak wood as well as jungle trees in abundance. It has potatoes. It has. What else does it have here? I know it has rabbits somewhere. I think this is the rabbit pen here. Yeah, there are rabbits. Not that many. I wonder if they're dying off or what. Anyways, it has obviously a lot of dwellings. It has carrots. It has sugarcane. It's sort of one of those places that has everything you could want. Pumpkin field. I think those were recently harvested and replanted. Beetroots. What are these? These are more. Yeah, those are more pumpkins. Pretty sure I have melons somewhere south here. Yep, melons, berries, a huge cartography center. So, which again, you can teleport um, to the Towerland map wall. Not directly, you'd have to go through Pearson, but a huge map wall, incomplete, which shows you here's the jungle, and then going north to Pearson. This is an unclaimed village just because there's a pillager outpost nearby. We've talked about that in previous videos. And then this is Revopots. There is a road to the south, as well as they did try to get through the jungle by going over top of it, as well as through it, and both failed. And then, of course, you have roads to the east leading to another village, and then leading through another jungle, which there is no hostile groups eventually further east, although they are trying to build a road around it. So, um, to get to Revopots, one of four ways. And I'm going to start off at the dock, just to sort of take you through these. Okay, so obviously we can come from the north from Pearson, hit Sanctuary as we did, and come into the town. We can also sail in from some of the western seas along a small boat. As you can see here, I have a zombie and a villager coming on in. Okay. Uh, never noticed that before. At least the last time I was here, so that's gonna be fun to deal with. Hopefully, I remember that in survival. You also have, again, you can come straight through the actual jungle, but the lore is it's deadly because you have the Akawala tribe, which prior to 1.13 Minecraft, I used to use NPCs off of Forge, where you could make them friendly foe, and so I made them where they were a foe to everybody, and so they would attack you, and literally the forest was littered with them. No more NPC mod after 1.12, so I don't have that, but I have been putting, I forget what they're called. I don't know. There's some arrow guy that I've been putting in here and putting spawners. So if you go in the lower reaches, they're still there. Although eventually I'm hoping to get another mod which allows NPCs. They did try to build a tree walk that hopefully wouldn't be noticeable by the Akawala tribe, and so you can take an elevator up here, and you got this guy, and you can sort of walk along, and this heads out west. However, the Akawala tribe noticed while it was under construction and borrowed, I guess would be the best way of put it, took a TNT device from further west and brought it here, and, well, yeah. And so this was never continued. At least that's the lore. And then, of course, to the south, and I'm just going to go through the south first, and then I'll come back to the town and we'll check out specifics of the town. You actually have it linked to two other sort of small sort of villages, outposts rather than anything else. You have this outpost here, which is called Rivens, which is just a one building outpost. You have a second outpost, and again, 21,000 blocks west of Towerland proper. You have a second outpost here along the way, which allows you to store your horse, and then just sort of chill overnight. And then, of course, you have along, I forget what the lake's called, I've mentioned it before. You actually have the building of a dock, which part of it was attacked by the Akawala tribe because it is bordering the jungle, and so initially it was set up, and they dug this, and they built what was supposed to be something here, but again, that was blown up by the Akawala tribe. So they built another one out here. This has not been attacked, and so this is set up so that you can bring in ships here, but I forget what this lake's called. In one of my earlier videos, they are in the midst of building a shipbuilding center as well as another port to the west. And so eventually that will be a way of transporting products from the western King's Golden Highway to Revopots. And in addition to that, of course, you can take a small boat up the river and underneath the bridge, and we'll just follow that path. And eventually make your way to the small docks in Revopots. And again, it goes on for quite a way, as you can see. You would eventually go east. We're not going to... maybe we will follow it the whole way. Just go a little bit higher. But eventually, this will link up. As again, you can sort of see the river as it sort of snakes its way along. And then again, it'll eventually link up with the port right there. So let's head to that, and then we'll sort of check out what's remaining of the town. Again, um, excuse me. This is mining area for the town, and it keeps going. No sense checking that out. There's also a rail system so that you can transport products to and from Revopots city center. So I'm going to go outside so you can sort of see that. And again, that's... I like this design. I like the new copper roofs. So I'm going to be making more buildings. I always like the white brick. If you've ever been to Greece, you've seen like white brick with the blue roofs, or like a mix of white and blue. And so I always thought that was nice. In other places, you'll see a lot of white brick with orange roofs along the Adriatic in places like Italy, Slovenia, places like that. If you're not familiar with where Slovenia is, it's along the Adriatic, the northeast part of the former Yugoslavia. And so, I don't know, I like that. I'll probably be building more buildings like that. Those buildings are newer, obviously. And then, of course, let's just scroll down. You have a standard warehouse here. You have your rabbit pen there. You just have some nice residential houses. You have a church because any good border town or town on the wilderness needs a good church where people can go and pray, I guess, to... that they're kept safe on their extensive journeys. I like the unique style of houses. This is just a watchtower. I plan on making it taller so that you can see the entire jungle lands from the area. And then some of these houses. Now this one I don't have much inside of it, but still I like the outward design. Just needs some stuff in it. You got this here, which I love the new tough bricks. I think those look nice, and so I've sort of set this up as sort of... I was thinking of making it into a library, and then I decided against that. I figured when I expanded the town, I'd make a library. This is another building here. Again, wish they'd give us more flowers, so it's not just the pink ones and the purple ones, but still... and I know you could say, well, you can put flowers in potted plants, or you can get mods. But the problem with mods is I used mods a while ago, and I only had a few on. And eventually, when they update it, sometimes the mods are discontinued, which sucks. So you got a nice little waterfall here. Looks like these iron golems are having a bath. I'll leave them be. And again, some other typical style housing in relation to other... let's just check out this house. I don't remember this one at all. In relation to housing I've used in the past. Okay, he's using the washroom. I'll let him be. So, but again, I love this town. There's a lot of stuff to check out. So it's one of those places again, I got a horse pen. It has everything. It's got this nice little modern house here. Nice little pool. You can go for a swim. As well as some deck chairs on the roof. How do you get there? Where you can suntan, and then of course the inside itself, which is rather simple. Ooh, I didn't put maps in there. I gotta fix that. And another unique style house. How do you get in here? I think this is just a walk-in. Yep. So, and then you have your fridge and freezer in there. Another cute little dwelling here. Another dwelling here. Again, a lot of different style houses because Revopots is one of my older towns. So I created Towerland, and as I expanded eastward, this was sort of the last town for a long period of time, and then eventually I decided to build even further east. And so over the course of me designing different houses or checking out different styles or trying different styles, inevitably I've always come here and been like, okay, because what'll happen is I'll try a new style of house, and then I'll put it in certain cities, so those cities have like different styles of houses, so they look all unique and different. And this was one of those cities I did that. It's probably the city I did it the most to, just so that you would get this sort of different feel when you went in here. What's here? There's probably a washroom, I'm assuming. Oh yeah, nice bathtub. So yeah, this is Revopots. I appreciate you checking out my vid. We're going to continue going east after this video. We're going to obviously bypass Sanctuary because we checked it out last vid. What's up here? Is this another horse pen? Why is there a horse there? I don't even remember. I think there is, though. I know this is how you get up to the rail line, and then you can take the rail line across. Again, you can get easily lost in here. So yeah, that's the rail line, and that goes to the the mining area. So yeah, my name's Eagle Scream, aka Redfire Keep. Oh, I haven't checked out this building yet. I really appreciate you checking out my town. Hopefully you like this one. It's a lot of different stuff. In here I actually have a way of teleporting to Towerland if you have the key. Yeah, and then I have obviously the wheat fields here, a farming place for that, and then I think this is a graveyard. So where again you can see where the years that people have lived. And again, in case you're wondering what year it is here, currently roleplay year is 2524. And if you're wondering 2508, why so many deaths that year, that's when you had a huge conflict blow up with the Akawala tribe. So, and again, each name, what it has is the person's first name, last name, year of birth, year of death, as well as their city of birth. Okay, and so yeah, and there's more room for more. So, anyways, wanted to thank you for checking out my video. We're going to head from here east along the eastern portion of the King's Golden Highway next vid. So I hope you check that out. If you like this vid, please like and subscribe. And I hope you check out my future vids, which again, if you saw my message earlier in July, you'll know I'm not posting as much, but I still plan on posting once a week for Minecraft. So check those out. But yeah, I'm probably not going to be posting every day eventually. But I will be doing the weekly Minecraft vids. So thanks for checking this out, and yeah, later.